Today we've got a wide-angle lens prize fight. Beastgrip versus ReeFlex. A while back I did a big comparison video looking at the best wide-angle lenses. But at that time I did not have the Beastgrip. And so now that I do, I wanted to compare it to the ReeFlex because these two brands are normally at the top of the rankings, and these two lenses look very similar. So you can see the size here side by side, and they are similar. The Beastgrip is bigger, obviously, but interestingly, the ReeFlex feels a little bit heavier. So we'll hop on the scale here and see which one weighs more. All right, I took the caps off to weigh these. This is the Beastgrip, and it comes in at 100 and what is that, 31 grams. That's actually pretty light for such a big lens. The ReeFlex, also took the caps off, comes in at 145 grams. So yeah, it weighs what, 14 more grams, and you can feel it. It definitely feels heavier than the Beastgrip. They both feel like quality products, I will say that. They're well made, well built. They each come with a lens cap. We'll look at the Beastgrip first. It has more of a traditional cap. It's a plastic cap that clicks on. And then the rear cap is a screw-on. And so besides dropping it like that, it is pretty nice to have a solid rear cap that is not going to fall off when you're transporting the lens, and it'll just keep it nice and protected. And it also comes with a bag. The ReeFlex, similar as well. It comes with a bag too. It has a back cap. It's just a clip. So you pop it off, kind of clips back on. And the top is magnetic, which I do like. Very quick and easy, feels secure. It's made out of metal, has little lips on the side here where you can easily grab it. And so just different designs, but similar functionality for sure. .37mm mount, 37mm mount. With the Beast Cage, you can easily change the mounts. 17mm mount. And here's the ReeFlex lens, 17mm mount. But one cool thing that you can do with the ReeFlex that you cannot do with the Beastgrip is you can use it on a case. 17mm works on cages or cases. And by the way, that includes from other brands like Sandmark. Okay, now filters. The ReeFlex is a magnetic filter, and it comes with these different accessories. This is what they call a step-up adapter, and it simply is magnetic and connects to the lens. And then their filters, this is a V&D filter. It just connects to that. And so it's a completely magnetic system. Now there's pros and cons to this, of course. The pros being how easy it is to set up and even travel with. This is very lightweight, throw it in your bag, no problem at all. And it quickly connects. The negative is it's not super robust. You can see I'm spinning it here, but it's spinning the whole mechanism. You have to hold the back to then set the ND. And so now I'm spinning the ND itself. And so it's a little bit cumbersome with this particular VND. If you were using just a solid ND, it wouldn't be a problem. But with this VND where you have to spin it, it doesn't work that well. However, it's a minor inconvenience. The other negative would be if you're doing more robust filmmaking, this could easily get knocked off if you're moving the camera around a lot. Oh, and then the last thing is, of course, you've got to use their magnetic system. There may be some third-party magnetic filters out there that work, But traditional screw-on filters, like most people have, do not work with this. Now the Beastgrip, on the other hand, has a 62 millimeter filter thread. So it's a traditional thread that will work with any 62 millimeter filter. Or you can use a step-up ring. That's what I have here, 62 to 77. That way you can use any filter you already own. So I'm screwing on a 77 millimeter Freewell V&D filter. And this is a really nice V&D. It has a magnetic cap that goes over, which is nice when transporting. And then the filter itself, this is again a V&D, so now I'm spinning the V&D to set it. And unlike the ReeFlex, now you can spin this and just set it. The numbers are on the top, but you have hard stops, and so you know when you're set. And so the pros to this one, obviously, are you can use filters that you already own. And then additionally, it's very robust and it works just like a traditional camera would. The negative is it is bigger and bulkier. And so depending on what you're doing, that could be a problem. You wouldn't be out shooting like vacation stuff or a vlog or that kind of thing with this setup. More than likely you could, but it's a little bulkier. And then you also can't quickly take the ND off. You have to actually screw the ND filter off. So again, it works more like a traditional setup. All right, now just shooting a chart, and this is not a scientific test at all. I can't fill the screen with the entire chart because if I get it too close, it goes out of focus. But I will pan, and that way we'll see if it gets soft or not. I've got the focus locked on the middle. And now back. I've got peaking on the screen here, so it's showing up that everything's in focus. And you can also see the distortion with these tighter shots. The lens doesn't have a lot of distortion, but it does have some, especially closer like this. All right, now I've got the ReeFlex on. I'll pan back around, same setup. And I left the exact same settings, and so nothing was touched. Got peaking on, and everything looks sharp. I do think the distortion is a little bit more prevalent in the ReeFlex. I haven't looked at this footage yet in post-production, but that's my feeling here shooting it, and we'll confirm that once we're in post. And we'll pan to get the edges. So this is a weird test, huh? I've got the Beastgrip in my hand right now and I'm shooting with the ReeFlex right now. And it's a toss-up to me. What do you think? The Beastgrip looked better when I was shooting the chart, but the ReeFlex looked better when I was out here shooting the trees. And so that's more of a real world thing. The Beastgrip had that strange smearing up in the right corner, but then on the charts, the ReeFlex had some chromatic aberration. Very subtle though. The chart stuff really in the real world sometimes doesn't matter, often doesn't matter. Because when I was shooting the close-up of me, they looked identical, both looked great. And so I really think it ends up being which ecosystem you want to be in. And then if you have the 37mm mount for the Beastgrip, then probably go this way. But if you're already invested in the 17mm mount and or have other cases like from Sandmark or whatever, and you're looking for a high quality wide lens, then the ReeFlex might be the way to go. But really in the end, I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them.